Just about ready to go and getting to start. Carlos Vargas. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Castillo will look to first. Bellinger dives back.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Fly ball down the line. Taveras ranging back on it. And it had the distance, but slices foul. Popped up. Williamson brings it in, and there's 2 away. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trent Grisham.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and you know he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not.
Bellinger goes. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won, and the Mariners coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Max Fried. Chris.
That's ball 4.
And now. Now it's Randy Rosarena.
The left fielder, Randy Rosarena.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Rodriguez at second. Rowley on at first with nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Batting 6.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bases loaded. One away. And that one fouled off. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Donovan Solano. On the ground to short, Volpe. Slings to first in time.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Lee Hody.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 1. Top of the second, leading off Jason Dominguez.
Number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Castillo with the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now, Oswald Peraza. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. So the Yanks go in order, and they trail it 4-1. Back in Seattle now, Ben Williamson.
The third baseman, Ben Williamson.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Shortstop,
fastballs in that
JP.
location. Hitters, especially
Crawford.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 2 outs, base is empty. The other way. And foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
12, Trent Grisham.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Right fielder.
When he steps
Aaron
into the batter's box, the
Judge.
comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grisham, the lead runner, out at second. Judge at first with no outs. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. It's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one.
Now batting.
Well, he had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Popped up. Crawford sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells digs in now. Swung on, popped up left side. A Rosarena on his horse. Makes the Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people. Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Randy Rosarena up next for the Mariners. That's to third. Peraza sends it to first. They get the out on a Rosarena.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Volpe. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, York Yankees.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorby Bebos. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now is the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 2-1. Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 2-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rips that one to right. Judge makes the grab. That is the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead at 4-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. It has the distance, gone. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's even up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Rodriguez makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Seattle. Now here is Ben Williams.
Third baseman, Ben Williamson.
In the air, left side. Dominguez snags it, and there's one away.
Now just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chopper to second. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 down, bases empty. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead this one 4-2. Number 73 comes on now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And now the catcher comes up to him. Two outs, runner at first. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hauls it in to end the inning. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Hamilton.
Ian Hamilton.
Ball 4, take your base.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jorbeat B-Boss. Not even close there. 2-1. The Yankees looking to rally. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. That to right. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Next offering way upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 outs.
Full count.
Cody Bellinger would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
Right through there, got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning. Back at
Now pitching for New York, number 30, Luke Weaver.
swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one almost got him. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners.
Donovan Solano.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes, coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Here's Leody
The right
Taveras.
fielder, number 4, Leody Taveras.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Nobody left for Seattle as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Now
Gabe Spire on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Number 55, Gabe Spire.
Here comes Cody
Leading off
Bellinger.
for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
And that's through there for a strike. Popped in the air, left side. Williamson under it. Takes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Late with the swing there, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Off the mark there, and the count's full.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, still down by a count of 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ben Williams.
Ben Williamson.
The 1-1.
That's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop. Yours.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Andrés
75.
Muñoz.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
And that's outside. That one pulled foul. Off the mark there, and the count's full. In the air to left center. Rosarena moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The Yanks down to their final strike. In the dirt, and a full count now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Next pitch is downstairs. Tying run at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Hard hit right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.